Attention, sunny Southern California. Today doesn't seem like a sunny Cali day. We have strong winds and thunderstorms coming our way later tonight.
My name is Jessica. I live in LA. We have about 10,000 earthquakes a year. Most of them you can't feel. This morning, my mom said,
"You stay here. I'm going to buy bagels."
My friends texted me, "Want to go to the Santa Monica Pier?" Then I got, "Meet us at Sarah's house by 1 p.m. I got all my bathing suits out, and I chose the pink and white leopard print bikini. My mom got home, and I told her that I needed to drive to Sarah's house. My mom was fine with it. We ate breakfast, and my mom decided that because it was such a nice day out, we would walk our dog to Sarah's. Our dog's Lola. She's very cute. As we got to Sarah's, my mom knocked. Sarah's mom opened the door, and she offered my mom to come. My mom said, "Sure." Then we all got into the car, and we drove to the Santa Monica Pier.
Wow, are we ever going to find a spot? Finally, we parked the car and got in line for park passes. After an hour, we had already gotten on 7 rides. The last ride we wanted to go on was the new bungee jumping, but the line was the longest we'd seen all day. But people say it's always worth the wait.
Before we got online for the ride, we got snacks. We got cotton candy, funnel cake, and slushies. Then we got in line. 30 minutes later, we were next in line. Suddenly, the ground started to shake, lightly at first, then a little harder. When that happened, my cotton candy fell out of my hand. Then everyone started to scream, "Earthquake! Earthquake!" Then we ran to the car and jumped in. The car rocked back and forth and side to side. As we were on the highway, the road broke from the quake. I don't remember much after that. When I woke up, we were all in a shelter. She's awake. My mom had told me
it had been almost 1 hour since the quake had hit. On the radio, they reported that it was a 9.5 magnitude earthquake, one of the biggest ones ever. After about another 2 hours, the radio reported that anyone in a shelter could leave. My family and friends and I left the shelter and continued to listen to the news about the earthquake. We looked up to see crushed buildings and people crying for help.
I remembered from social studies that the largest earthquake record in the United States was a magnitude 9.2. It was in Alaska on March 28, 1964.
When an earthquake happens, soft ground shakes more than hard rock in an earthquake. Earthquakes are usually caused when rock underground suddenly breaks along a fault. This sudden release of energy causes seismic waves that make the ground shake. When 2 blocks of rock or 2 plates are rubbing against each other, they stick a little. When they finally rip apart, they create earthquakes.
2 years later, the whole Santa Monica Pier was rebuilt, and I always went every year for my birthday, but never on the bungee jumping again. I never forgot that day at the Santa Monica Pier. I lived to tell that story.
And you just heard it.